Okay, so the most bizarre thing has happened, right? I put it on the community tab thing that I've got in my, you know, on my page, right? On my channel. That reading I done in the Bermuda Triangle has disappeared. I can't find it. It's not on. I even, you know, upload onto like another place, you know, and keep it there as well. It's not there. It's not there. So I'll be determined to find it. If not, I'll do it again. And I don't really like to do them again because obviously spirits come through and gave its message. I just find it bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre because I never got round to putting it up yesterday because I was so busy. But when I went to put it up today, it was away. And I thought it was just bizarre because it's a Bermuda Triangle. So whatever came through, I'm thinking it maybe not ready to hear yet. So if it comes back, then I'll put it up, obviously. If not, my goodness. So I want to do a reading on the Georgia Guidestones. But first of all, I want to kind of just tell you what the Georgia Guidestones are. I mean, I'm quite sure that you all know, you know, because the most bizarre thing happened, and I just want to know. I feel it's the good guys, and I feel it's a warning. Okay, so let me have a wee look and see. Right, so the Georgia Guidestones. Right, I'm just going to kind of read. Right, so the Georgia Guidestones was a granite monument that stood in, I think it's Elbert County, Georgia, United States, from 1980 to 2022. It was 19 feet and 3 inches tall and made from 6 granite slabs, weighing a total of 237,746 pounds. The structure was sometimes referred to as an American Stonehenge. Okay, so what did they say? Right, so what did they say? The inscriptions are reportedly, according to the organisers, to guide humanity to conserve nature after a nuclear war. Wow. Which the creator thought was an imminent threat. That in itself tells you things because of what has been going on, you know, and what these crazies want to do. The inscription read, maintain humanity under 500,000 in perpetual balance with nature. That in itself tells you they're no longer there now, so I think me intuitionally, use my intuition, I think that's a warning. I think that's from the good guys, and I want to see, because I'm going to just do the reading, I think that's a great big FU to those who would do humanity harm. I'm absolutely convinced of it. So let me see. That's just a wee overview of what they are, right? Okay, that came out first. I had to take the tablecloth off because with the pattern, no, it's not even a tablecloth, it's an actual shawl. It was sticking, the cards were sticking to it, so that's why I had to take it off. So what happened to the Guidestones? What happened to them? So what happened to them, please? Hold on a minute. Okay, so right. There is some people really not happy that these have been taken down, okay? Not happy at all that they were taken down. Not happy at all. Okay. Well, whatever these stones were moving, they were moving something, they were moving energy around, and the energy stopped. It's absolutely completely stopped. So that's what's happened. Now there seems to be a race on it. This has stopped something in its tracks. Something's been stopped in its tracks, so it has. I hope you can see these. I would say the bad guys aren't happy. They're not happy at all that this has happened. Is this the one that I... No, it's not. Not happy. They're not happy. Now we're sailing out of trouble. We're sailing out of trouble. Humanity's sailing out of trouble. That's what I'm getting strong in this reading. This was orchestrated. I would say that there was a woman at the helm. So, oh, do you know what I'm getting? I'm seeing, some people are saying it was blown up, right? That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a ship, like a beam coming down, and I think it got one. It got one. And the rest have had to be demolished, as far as I'm hearing. Okay, wow. So we'll go a wee bit deeper. I hope you're seeing these, because it's still at 9 o'clock at night when I'm doing this. Oops, I'm going to take this because it wanted out. Well, do you know what I'm hearing? I am hearing it was time for them to come down. It was, and do you know what else I'm hearing? It was a big message. It was a big message that these aren't in control. They're not in control. They think they are, but they're not in control. It was to send a great big message to them. Yep. They were erected to enlighten the world to what the intention was, as far as I'm aware. What the intention was. See, I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping that you can, because see the way that that's coming down right on that chair, right? I'm getting that as a beam of light. This was done with love, as in for humanity. For humanity, love for humanity. It was discovery. Wow! It's as if they're trying to discover something. Right, okay, I'm going through memory, because I think there was something sneaking 2 minutes down. There's something below them. There's something below them. Wow. Is that a portal? I need to move this because my wee cat, she takes mad dives at the door if I don't let her in. Nearly knocks herself out. Right, you need to be quiet if you're coming in here, Snooky. Right, you need to be very quiet, okay? Busy babes. Okay, so you can come up, but you need to be hanging quiet, okay? Right. Is it a portal? They're trying to get something. They're trying to get somebody. They're trying to get some... I'm remote viewing here, right? There's something below, right? Now, in the back of my mind, there was something below. Shush! I can't compete with you, Snooks. Right, there's something below. Is that where some of them are hiding? There's something definitely below. Oh my goodness. You're going to see this cat. She is going to come over here. Yes, she is. Snooky, no, this is ridiculous. This is not a good idea. Okay? No, it's not a good idea. I can't get near the cards. Are you trying to stop them? No. I can't compete with you. And I'm not going to stop this. It's Nikki, you need to get off the cards. Oh my gosh, this cat. Right. Right, come over here then. That's a good girl. Come on, come. Here we are. Look, you've messed them all up. No, you need to stay there, okay? Go and look out the window. Right. Right, this was something to do with like humanity, like this was a big move. This is a big move on the part of the good guys. It's a big move. It's, you know where something about the elite, it's to show them that they're not in charge. Everything's happening at once. There's things happening in Italy, there's things going off in Netherlands, there's things going off somewhere else. Obviously the UK, we've just lost our Prime Minister and the government. Things are really starting to ramp up. They can't, the bad guys can't put up a front anymore. They can't put up a front, okay? Their plans are thwarted. Excuse me. This cannot be, okay? No. Going down. It's your perception, right? So those who, I'll think it was just like blown up or whatever, right? But people in the know. This was a great big move. Absolutely. Huge move. It was a huge move. Okay. So next. See if I can get this done before she's over there and she's occupied. See if we can get this. Right. Their reign of terror is crumbling. They were going to try and do something. They were going to try and do something. They'd all planned, and the Georgia Guidestones were to let them know they're not in charge and look what we can do. Absolutely. Look what we can do. This was planned. This has been planned for a while. But it was just... When did they go down? Did they go down in the 4th? Or was it the 5th? Yesterday? The 6th? Right. This was planned. It was absolutely planned. Do you know, mind this is supposed to get the stragglers. This is to get those that are hanging on to power, like grim death. Some of them are going to capitulate. I think that's the word I'm looking for. As in try to save themselves. Try to save themselves. I'm getting like things are going to start moving now quite quickly. I'm quite sure they were getting ready for I mean, they've ramped up the scary flu and they've ramped up this. I'm sure they were getting ready for another, you know, house arrest as I call it. The plans will not go off the ground. They'll try, but it's not happening. I mean, even here, the strikes here, things are going on, and it will just ramp up. It will ramp up because people have had enough. the good guys were celebrating. They were celebrating because they took one. Do you know what it's like? I am getting that they have taken a big scalp in one of these people. I always get that. I mean, I know some people think that yes, you know, they're all over and they're all the way off. I don't get that. I don't get that. I get that. I think they've been held somewhere. Some of them have been rounded up, but they're being held somewhere. Because I've always said that I will not be satisfied because I want to see justice done. And anybody I spoke to wants to see justice done. So I'm getting it wasn't even lightning. It was like, I would say it was like a beam. Do you remember, people who have been with me from the start, do you remember when I said, I think it was last year's June to December, I said that they were trying to do something in November and it was a beam. It was a beam they were trying to get. And remember I had said, they've done that now. Well, this feels similar. It feels similar to what they did. I feel as if it was a beam. And it was like the dominoes effect. That's was it Sinology? Whatever the hell that was. That the symbolism, as in we've taken one and the rest will follow. The rest will follow. So that's what happened. Oops, that's what happened. Yep. Expect big change by October. Okay, October.